Yes, Mr. Ambassador, you have been in Simba since today morning. What actually did you observe from your eyes?
I think this is a really exciting football club. It's already one of the biggest clubs in Africa, and it's really going places. I've been truly impressed by the professionalism of the club at every level, the management, the governance, and coming here to the training ground to see for myself the training approach to training. There's a professionalism here and a seriousness which is very clear. It comes through. So I'm really pleased to have this opportunity to be here. Very much looking forward to also visiting, because I have to be impartial in my job. I'm Buena Diplomacia. I think Simba has a lot to offer African football and also global football.
Are you surprised?
I've been watching from a distance Simba, so I knew they're an important professional club. But of course, being able to see it for yourself, to visit, see the players training, speak to the management and the coaching staff is a special, gives you a special insight. And I've been so not surprised, but pleased that the professionalism is as clear as it is, and the quality of this club in terms of the way it's organised, I think, is really remarkable.
You have been in the office and you have been in our ground. What area do you think you can have a collaboration with Simba?
Well, we will take this away now and think carefully about it. But you know, there are opportunities to promote Simba, particularly in a country like the UK. The UK, like Tanzania, is a big footballing nation. We love our football in the UK. Tanzanians, I know every time I speak to Tanzanians, they love their football. So there is a shared interest between Tanzania and the UK in that area, and we should think about how we can capitalise on that, and also how we can promote clubs like Simba to big footballing nations, so they understand who the players are, and they look to these clubs in Africa as clubs which they can do business with, partner with, and also maybe eventually draw talent from for their own, for their own leagues. So that's a general answer, but we will think carefully about how we can, work in this area. There's clearly a lot of opportunity.
Which party will you be on Sunday?
Well, I will be watching the match on Sunday. I have to be, mimi Buena Diplomacia, so I have to be somewhat impartial. I think, ni lazima nisionyeshe upendeleo. I can't show favoritism. So I will be hoping that both teams perform to the well, and to showcase that they advertise their skills and their professionalism, because that's good for Tanzanian football. It's good for African football. If Africa is growing, it's developing, and a growing population. So there's a lot of young talent here. So anyone who likes football around the world ought to be wishing football well in Africa, and I believe looking for ways to support football in Africa, whether that's through promoting the game here and back in markets elsewhere in the world, or through technical cooperation programs of one kind or another.
Your message for the Simba fans?
Simba fans is you've got a great club, and Ongera Sana, you're supporting a great soccer club, and they care about you as fans. I mean, the other thing that comes through from the discussions this morning is the board, the chair, the senior management, they very much care about delivering for the fans and giving them, the best service and involving them in the club. So there's a lot of inclusion mindset here, a big inclusion mindset. And of course, it's not just the men's game here, but also a lot of effort going into the women's game in Tanzania, which is also improving really, really quickly. And is clearly, that's a space to watch. I think if you're interested in like football, then paying attention to what's happening in the women's game here is also important. And I've been struck by the hard work and the systems that are in place for for doing talent spotting and scouting around Tanzania. So I think for the fans ought to be confident that this is a professionally well club, but also it's a club that cares about its fans, which is so important.
Thank you very much.
Asante sana. Thank you.